You have seen 2008 crash. You have seen 2019 COVID crash too. But in this big timeline, in this couple of big crashes which happened worldwide, when did quant finance start?
Well, quantitative finance and the program that I'm managing right now started around 2005, right? So essentially, what the reason it started at that time is because the market was getting more and more daring. There were more and more derivatives driven type of transaction. There were lots of leverage. We were dealing with, for example, when we created CLOs, they needed to be priced. And frankly, how do you price a CLO? Because they had to be marked to market, marked to model. So there was a need to develop more and more complex structures. And frankly, the rating agencies weren't that very helpful. So that's when it started then to become more exotic type of structures. And of course, it was so exotic that no one really understood them. And that's kind of caused a lot of banks to buy these structures without understanding them. And it came about at the same time as the quant finance. Now, I will say one thing. If you go back further, I will say, and I'm seeing that a lot in my students, the new students that are joining the program, there's a very strong correlation between physics and quant finance. Because people think, well, grab a bunch of math students. And I'm not really getting lots of students from math programs. I'm getting them mostly from finance programs and from physics programs.